You're being tested heavily right now as you are on the cusp of grounding in a new reality. It could feel like you are being faced with a lot of negative self-beliefs, or almost like people are projecting their self their negative self-beliefs onto you. This is the kind of energy where it's either stuff that you have been working through, stuff that you've overcome and are being tested on sort of again. It's this sort of like cycle of completion and closure, and it could feel almost like every time you reach a place of stability within whatever belief you're establishing for yourself, it's like everything comes out of the woodwork to sort of throw you off balance, to dislodge that reality. So I'm going to get into this a little bit in the tarot to see how you can ground into this, and use the energies at play, obviously, for your highest and best good. With this Nine of Trees at the back of my deck, this is a very like solitary energy, someone who is strong in themselves, can depend on themselves. This is a very financially stable energy. So for some of you, you could be manifesting financial stability. For others of you, this is like a rock solid self-worth kind of thing. It could be both. And it's like whenever you get to this state of equilibrium where you feel solidly and firmly within this new reality, something comes in to sort of shake you up or throw you off your path. And this could be very tiring, it could be very taxing, it could be very disorienting, but it is a sign that the work you are doing is paying off and that you are grounding in the reality that you have set out to create. So it is a good sign, even if it doesn't feel that way. Everything has polarity, so it's when you become that point, it's like everything that is the opposite of it sort of like sucks towards you, and you do that work to alchemize things. You could be losing a bit of patience right now with the Seven of Trees in reverse. Or this is also signifying that you have been very patient and that you are closing out this challenging cycle. So if you're feeling frustrated or like you're really sick of what feels like the universe projecting onto you, that's a good sign that you are breaking through so that this is no longer an issue for you anymore. It's almost like desensitizing you to things that once really bothered you or really threw you off. It's allowing you to solidify your beliefs despite what is going on around you. Yeah, okay, for a lot of you, this could be a very painful process. You could be working through deeply ingrained wounding that you don't want to keep within yourself anymore. So this is a kind of like healing process for you. So you could be experiencing or encountering things that are very triggering for you at this point in time, so that you almost don't have to be thrown by these triggers going forward. This is an energy of you like closing things out, which makes sense as we are sort of at the end of the year. Yeah, this is stuff that you have been bound to here with this Vessel card here. So these are two really challenging cards. This is like the Three of Swords and the Devil in the traditional deck. What's good to see about this is that whatever this heartbreak is, this is something that can be alchemized. The Devil is a very magical card. It suggests that you are only bound by your own will to be bound. So once you shift your mindset around this, which is the work that you are doing, you'll be free from this. Is that this won't plague you anymore as you do this healing work and shift your mindset. So whatever trigger is coming up is actually serving to free you. There's heavy illusion around you right now. This is the Moon in the traditional deck, the Bridge card here. You could have a lot that is revealed to you around this new moon, or you could be planting a lot of seeds around this new moon. This whatever work you do with this new moon could be very significant. I'm being guided to pay attention to when you do feel good, because that is your true essence, and to how you speak to yourself and how you regulate when something appears to sort of throw you off. Because what you're experiencing, it's almost like as soon as you feel good, you know something's going to come and attack you. Ooh, especially with this Eight of Embers reversed. And this is saying that with this in reverse here is that these attacks are no longer going to land. So that's a good sign. Let me get a closing message for you regarding what you are currently experiencing. It's almost like this is very much the obstacle is the way. It feels like you're being triggered heavily right now so that you no longer have to deal with this anymore. Yeah, these are very painful cards here. This is, you've been working through a lot of grief, but this is also, you could be ruminating a bit too much on what's going on. This is in the traditional deck, the Five of Cups, is when there are three cups built in front of you, but you do have two behind you, is that there is some kind of like beauty that is being offered through this as you work through this grieving process. Yeah, okay, this is confirmation. Beautiful, I have the sun and the moon here. So what you don't see coming is that there's a lot of happiness on the other side of this. So you're really being tested right now, because there's a lot of beauty that is on its way to you. You're just learning how to balance yourself out, sort of like in the face of adversity. With the Six of Trees here, you're learning how to balance your energy. So you could be on a path of mastery, and this is sort of like a final exam. This is sort of like final exam season for you when it comes to this particular trigger or triggers. This could be multiple things as well that you have been bound to for quite some time, that you are currently unbinding yourself from, so that you can be free of them for good. So this is actually a very good sign that you are creating your reality and it's about to solidify for you. So if this resonates with you, let me know. All of my services are linked in my bio, so if you'd like a little more information either on this reading or something else, you can book there. And make sure you grab a raffle ticket while you're at it. I believe this next round closes on Monday. Thanks.